Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and We All Fall Down, the series where we take on all of our primary targets in accident falls or falling object kills. And today we are off to Berlin, and I don't have the pictures of the targets at the moment, but we will be starting in the Blacker hangout, and we'll be bringing with us a silenced pistol, and we're going to take out 5 ICA agents. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to leave the Blacker hangout, and we're going to make our way across to the roof of the club. We're just going to take that camera out. We don't actually need to, I just like doing it. I managed to assassinate a brick at the same time as well, just because it was looking at me funny. So once we've took out the camera, we're going to make our way across the courtyard and up onto the roof of the club itself. And up here we will encounter our second target. But before we encounter him, there he is, the enforcer, Agent Green. We need to get rid of the other guard, so we're just going to wait for Agent Green to head back across the roof, and we're going to throw the spray can we've collected up from the corner just outside this room. That will get the attention of the unnecessary guard, and when he comes over to investigate, we can render him unconscious. We've distracted him basically just to get him away from the wall so we can get behind him. But by throwing the spray can over in this direction, it does mean we are a lot closer to the crate. So once we've got him out of our way, we can now actually begin eliminating our targets. And target number 1 will be Agent Thames, who we can see here from the overpass. And if we time this just right, we will fire a shot just onto the ground about there and about now. That sort of distance, that should get Agent Thames's attention without alerting him too much. And when he comes over to investigate, we can just shoot the crane hook and drop the concrete pipe on his head for a falling object accident kill. So target 1 has been dealt with. We're going to now move on to Agent Green, or as he will be known from now on, target number 2. We're just going to grab that gun in case he spots it. We don't want him distracted in any way. Now he's going to make his way to the end of the roof here, and he's going to lean on the balcony. And as soon as he does, he's going to go for a very quick and very short flying lesson. Unfortunately, he's not very good at it. He forgot to flap his arms, so he's landed on something down below. But that is 2 targets now taken care of. And if we make our way along the roof a little way, we find a sack of bricks, and all we have to do is wait for Agent Davenport to be directly below us. He will stop there briefly, and when he does, we can then just drop the bricks on his head, and that's our 3rd agent down. So from here on out, we're going to have to head into the club, and we're making our way down to the floor just below the dance floor, or just above the dance floor, which is where all the tech equipment is, and also where Agent Montgomery is. So we're just going to wait for Agent Montgomery to make his way past. He's always in the way, that one. Once he has made his way past, we can then exit out onto the floor and give Agent Banner a nice wide berth as we cross over the footbridge. Now Agent Banner is our next target, but you may have noticed there are 2 tech employees with him. So we're going to use the fuse box on the wall and the hammer we've collected from the plywood stack there to lure them away one by one and get them out of our way. So when the first one comes along, we can throw our hammer at their head, and make sure you turn the fuse box back on. You do get enough time to hide the body and get reset for the next person, but if Agent Montgomery and his bodyguard head this way, it could throw a spanner in the works, and the only items we want to be throwing are hammers. So once the first tech crew member is out of the way, we can reset by turning off the fuse box and turning it back on. We're going to hide once again behind the plywood and render the young lady unconscious when she arrives. So again, we're going to collect up our hammer, remove the evidence, and hide her in the crate with her friend there. They can continue their conversation. So what we're going to do now is reset one more time, and this time the only person left to snare is Agent Banner. So we're just going to do the exact same thing again. Again, be aware of Agent Montgomery, who does come along here as well. Luckily we just missed him as we saw him on the stairs, so we do currently have plenty of time for this. So once Agent Banner arrives, we can render him unconscious. We want to grab his gun, and then we're going to take him and dump him over this ledge here, not down into the dance floor where you can be spotted, especially if Agent Banner's coming up the corridor. So that's Agent Banner taken care of. Agent Montgomery coming up the corridor. Not Agent Banner, we've dealt with him. So we're going to take Agent Banner's gun and place it in the walkway there, about halfway down. And when Agent Montgomery arrives, which he's just about to do, he will ignore that gun, but his bodyguard will not. So when Agent Montgomery comes around the corner, we're going to have a lot of satisfaction in rendering him unconscious. This is for all the times that you have cost me time and silent assassins. So if we look over, we can see that the bodyguard is taking the gun away, which gives us a clear path to drop Agent Montgomery in the same spot we dropped Agent Banner, preferably landing on Agent Banner, but I think he may have already been moved. So that's all of our targets taken care of in accident falls or falling object kills. All that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape, and the nearest safe exit is all the way down on the very bottom floor at the foot of the stairs here. So there we go, one more map taken care of with only accident or accident falls as our kills. And next up we move on to Chongqing. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.